You scroll through TikTok or Instagram in Kathmandu and suddenly some image again and again. Luxury cars, designer bags and foreign vacations. Life seems so glossy, so far from the everyday struggles for most of the Nepalis endure. These are the Nepo kids, children of powerful politicians, elites, ministers, and the ones being accused of living a life built not just on privilege but on public money, connections, and old boys networks. I am Inderjeet Kaur. In this video, you will get an idea about lifestyle of 5 children of big politicians in Nepal. The term Nepo kid comes from nepotism. And for months, those accusations were simmering, but recently they exploded on social media with hashtags like Nepo Kids, Nepo Baby, Politicians, Nepo Baby, Nepal. Posts surged showing off plush homes, overseas trips, expensive wardrobes, all of it juxtaposed with Nepal's reality. Inflation rising, unemployment high among youth, basic utilities are failing, many people still living in poverty. Let's see the lifestyle of these so-called Nepo kids. Shriankla Khatiwada, crowned Miss Nepal in 2018 and daughter of former Health Minister Virod Khatiwada, has become a lightning rod in the Nepo Kids debate. Her social media shows trips to London, Switzerland, the US luxury fashion and an influencer style life. Once admired, she has now lost thousands of followers as Nepali youth accuse her of silence during the protests. For many, her lifestyle is a symbol of privilege in sharp contrast to jobless graduates back home. Smita Dahal, whose granddaughter of former Prime Minister Pushpakamal Dahal Prachanda is known online for flaunting designer handbags worth lakhs. Wider screenshots of her collection became protest posters on Kathmandu streets. Critics say her luxury living is funded by political family networks even as ordinary Nepalis struggle with rising prices and power governance. Beena Magar is another figure targeted by the Gen Z protests. She is the daughter-in-law of former Prime Minister Pushpakamal Dahal Prachanda and has served as Nepal's water supply minister. Protesters accuse her of misusing her position and even being involved in corruption. Claims include using government funds for foreign trips and diverting money from rural water projects for personal gain. Shaugat Thapa, whose son of Law Minister Dhanraj Gurung is often photographed in high-end cars, branded clothes and exclusive circles. His feeds became rallying points for the Gen Z movement, a reminder of how the political elite's children live an untouchable life of glamour, disconnected from daily hardships of fuel shortage, inflation and unemployment. Shivana Shrestha, the daughter-in-law of former Prime Minister Sher Bahadur, is also on the list of Nepal's Nepo kids. Her luxurious lifestyle is often visible on social media and reports say she owns property worth several crores. There are other political kids in the spotlights. If not just a few names, TikTok and Instagram are flooded with posts of ministers and MPs' children enjoying luxury holidays, foreign education, high fashion, from nightlife in Dubai to designer accessories. Their curated feeds triggered outrage. The hashtag Nepo Kids spread like wildfire and captions like "We pay you, you flex" echoing across protest banners. But why Nepali youth is angry? The backlash is about more than NY. For Gen Z, these posts represent systematic inequality, a political class that enriches its own families while young people face 20% unemployment, broken infrastructure and shrinking opportunities. The government's move to ban 26 social media platforms in early September was seen as an attempt to hide this inequality, and it pushed youth onto the streets in unprecedented numbers. The Nepo Kids trend transformed into one of Nepal's biggest youth uprisings in decades. Protests spread nationwide, curfews were imposed, dozens killed, and eventually PM KP Sharma Oli resigned. What started with luxury handbags and Instagram stories ended with political history being rewritten. The Nepo Kids story shows how in today's world Instagram feeds can trigger revolutions. Nepal's Gen Z isn't just scrolling anymore. They are fighting back against privilege, corruption and inequality. For more news and updates, stay tuned to FPJ.